Hey baby, wake up from your sleep. You have factory to build. So get in tractor and start building coal burners. What?
Now that I've finished Phase 1, the game can finally start for real. So I started off today by setting up a centralized iron productions line specifically for reinforced plate assembly.
Let's build a platform. Alright, so the idea here in mind is I guess I'll have this as like kind of the input. I'm gonna set it up so there's space for four at the beginning. So four saturated NK2 belts. I'll need a smeltery. So if I have four fully saturated belts, 120, 480 divided by 30, 480, so that's 16 of these. There we go, so that's 16 in total. There we go, that is the smelter output. So that, everything coming out of here should just be iron ingots. This is going to be kind of the main feed belt. If I want more, I can always stack it up higher and extend this out further. So I'll start off with some basic line. Okay, so yeah, maybe these lines will just represent no build zones. Very nice. I don't know if my power grid's actually going to be for this. Yes, sir. That is reinforced plates. There we go. I'll take 30 off that, so this one will be... The output here will be 90. Alright, you know what? That works. That works. Alright, that is the reinforced plate setup. I got all the wiring in here. All that sexy wiring. That there's going to be the main inputs. It was at this point that I realized I would not have enough power to sustain this much factory action. Yep, that checks out. Alright. I know I still got some trees left. But my inventory is full. I know. Quitter mentality.
I think it's about time I make the switch to coal power.
Yes, sir.
Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby.
Thanks, Ada. Thanks.
To test
You
if something
can
is
stop.
water,
You
try
can stop
touching
right
it.
there.
If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Thanks, Ada.
For now, I'll just make a temporary one just to power my assembly lines.
Alright, so I'm going to make it somewhere in here. Or a bit further this way. Yeah, a bit further that way.
Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Because I prefer Linux. It should be producing 30? Yes, 30. Clock goes up to 60. That should be a total of 120. Just set it up over here. I'll make a platform. There we go. That is our... Actually, no. Let's come along. Excellent. Well, that's a start. So I need 2 of these. I think it'd be funny. I'm going to put one there.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities.
Thank you,
Or
Ada.
you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what
Thank
happens.
you, Ada. I don't... Run these up here. Use MK1s for this. It'll be fine. They take 15 per... 15 times 4. 60. This'll work. Bada bim, bada boom. Woo! Numero 1. There we go. There we go. That's a little more like it. 300 megawatts.
300 megawatts is definitely not much, but will prove to be exactly what I need for the time being. Anyways, back to the iron assembly.
There we go. I don't know what's it looking like now. Ah, that's good. And there we go. That is the furnace block going. Man, I love making furnace blocks like this. It looks so sexy when you do. Should be, yeah, 10 reinforced plates per minute. Very nice. Extraordinary. Automation hours.
I got everything running satisfyingly nice. You could even say, satisfactory.
Anyways, rotor assembly's next. And there we go. That is rotor production. Damn. That's a nice layout. That is a nice layout. Can anyone tell I play Factorio?
Okay. Before I get too carried away stroking my beard and cock, I have to remember that I do not have the power for a rotor assembly, and half my power grid is still reliant on biomass. Speaking of which, let's just disconnect that now before it trips something. Seeing as though I'm on a bit of a modular frame crunch, I sacrificed a small amount of my plate production to its assembly, and just like that, I was finally ready for my first big project of the run. Big motherfucking coal factory.
4 or 5 on the far end, so 5 fully saturated coal belts. Alright, let's write this down in my handy dandy notebook. 5 fully saturated NK2 builds, and keep in mind those pure nodes can be overclocked further. So that's 120 times 5. We're looking at 600 coal per minute. Each burner consumes 15 coal per minute. That'll be 600 divided by 15. We're looking at 40 coal burners. I mean, keep in mind 40 times 75 is enough power to pretty much allow me to make whatever the fuck I want right now. So, 40 coal burners, that sounds like 4 rows of 10. 40 times 45 is 1800. 800 divided by 20 is 15. That divided by 3 will be 6 water lines total. Alright, that sounds like fun. Probably just extend out this platform, to be entirely honest. Hold, please.
Wanna practice with me?
Ugh, I'm having a hard time getting it in.
It's fine. I mean, this is your first time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll be great. Just try to take it slow and gentle. That's it. Trace around the edge super softly. And when you're ready, put it in. In my opinion, there's no need to rush anything. It's best if you go nice and slow.
I think I get it. Like this?
Yep, it's in there now.
Oh, there we go. That is our pipe rack. Oh my god, get out of my face. I missed. Now, this is Satisfactory. Just tasing an alien's asshole until it dies. Whoa! I didn't know you were into that kind of fisting. There you go.
What made you look at that poor animal and decide it deserved pain?
I was building here. Also, it's not a cat nor a puppy, so you'll be fine. And 10. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 rows of that. That's the pipe. That's the whole thing. Just that, but, you know, 3 more times. There we go. Just gotta plug in the water now. Ooh. Alright, that took a little minute. That should be pretty much everything. That is 40 coal burners. It's all wired and piped in. So I got the input line for both sides over here. Let's actually just jump over here. So this is the intake for all the water here that I got pretty much all split out amongst here. So we got the main pipe here, then we got one in a splitter here, and same thing for the far end there. A little bit of a mess there, but it's organized chaos. We got the 4 main inputs, and then we got the excess input for the back 2 burners, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 intakes for coal. Let's get some water extractors down now. 15 water extractors. Is that a water source I see? And there we go. That's all the water extractors I need. So I wonder, my water tower's still working? Water towers will still work. Okay, here's the strategy for pumping all this water. I'm going to do some water tower tech. Essentially, I'm going to defy gravity. You know, this is like actually almost atmospheric. Yeah, I might be a genius. I lay pipe. Get rid of all that fucking shit. I think I'm gonna have to make a load balancer up here. I think that should work. Oh god. Yeah, I know how to lay some mad pipe. God, over here. Alright, that's input number 1. And I'll just connect that to that. See what happens. Fuck around and find out. Alright, that's running. Good. Alright, these are running. I'm guessing as soon as... Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Oh, that's what I like to see. The sight of every early factory. Try not to come off view. I want that. I want those nodes, but I'm not running a conveyor. Let's go grab the tractor. That's tractors. Oh, yeah. Alright, so, truck station will go in here. This seems like the most logical spot for it. Alright, now we run into the desert. This one will be set to unload. Okay. That's cool. That's super cool. Okay. I see what's going on here now. Okay, if I go like that, because I can place it on I got all this stuff set down. Let's call it that. Let's call it coal pickup A. Oh, I think I might know what's going on here. I don't think this is properly connected. No, I'll do it. So now, that should all work, so I can go coal pickup A to coal drop off. And then, just go like that. It seems to be working so far. I'm not gonna lie, this system is already so much better than the old one. That should fill up all the... Could set it back to 100. Da-da-da, yes sir. Whoa, that's advanced. Plug that baby in. Plug that baby in, and that should be the whole factory there. That's actually the whole thing. That's done. That is a lot of coal.
I am now finally finished the coal plant. I made that look pretty quick, but the last 6 minutes of video you just watched was about 10 hours of my life. Yep, that's satisfactory, and that number is only going to get bigger from here on out. While my new coal plant balances out, let's focus on some other things, like finally addressing my character's skin.
Let's customize the character up a little. And there we go. We got the character. Got a little golden nut on there.
Remember when I said that number is only going to get bigger? Cue Naruto Oz flashback to 10 seconds ago, and that number is only going to get bigger from here on out. Now that I have tractors unlocked, I want to start expanding across the desert, making full use of the new 1.2 vehicle changes. That means roads. Roads everywhere.
Alright, so I'm thinking like, once I get a little bit further, I'm probably going to build like a big old mega factory somewhere in this section. Look at all the nodes that are along this road. So many. Maybe I'll set up a fueling system. Set up like a gas station somewhere along this road. Yeah, baby! 240 per minute. Ooh. So is that water that's being... There's water. What's going on here? That'd be funny if it balanced off. I don't think it will. I think that's just going to be a constant though. It's these ones that are running out. Yeah.
Future me here. I spy with my little eye what is wrong with this image. If you found it, congratulations, you did way better than I did.
Oh, it's trying so hard. Oh, why are those going down? I'm trying to think of a way I have an idea. I could definitely do something. Wait a minute. No! Oh! I think all of these are underclocked.
While the underclocked water extractors were a contributing factor, they were not the main problem.
Yeah, that checks out. Okay. Somehow there's actually no splashback in this thing. I don't know how I've done this. This highway's gonna fuck. This highway also serves as a base layer to the up-and-coming Mega Factory. I should add that. Oh, yeah. I like the little antenna on there. Alright, steel, 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 and steel. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, one more. Boom. Boom. Yes, sir. Alright, quick update time. So, I am no longer on the experimental branch. I have now switched over to the public branch here. I've also installed one mod. Just one. I can now see my buildings on my maps. Oh man, it looks so ugly. But yeah, you can kind of get an idea of... You can actually see what I'm kind of doing with my highways now. Yeah, here's the coal plants. Here's my glorious piping network. Man, I don't know why this isn't in just base game. This is fucking great. There we go. I'll leave it at that for the time being. That is now my electrical network going along this highway all the way out to the coal nodes. A lot of the coal I'm going to set up to a steel foundry kind of in this section. I'm probably going to get rid of this chunk of highway in here. This entire block cutout is pretty much all going to be iron and steel production. The Aurora Borealis.
It was at this point, several hours after the coal plant was built, that I finally figured out why the power production wasn't consistent, and holy god was it stupid.
This should be 300. 150-ish. Yes. That means this should be filling up here. Temporarily disconnect that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious? The whole time. Oh my god. It's all... I'm telling you, it's always something stupid. It's always something stupid. Fuck me in the ass. That hurts. Yep, there she goes. Wow, look at that stable, nice network now. I'm in disbelief right now.
Amazement aside, that now puts me at 3 gigawatts. That's enough to power like 2 time machines, or 1 air fryer, and a fully automated steel production with 6 foundries capable of producing 45 steel beams per minute and 40 steel pipes per minute. I love the new road rework. It's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Okay, never mind. That thing works as a buffer, because I know with train stations, they can't unload while loading at the same time. So you have to, like, create an item buffer.
Blueprints! Yeah, baby! Woo!
Oh, I could just make that right now. I can make that now. Okay, I actually need to... I need to make a hub. I need to make a hub area. I want it high enough that I can just kind of look down on everything. So a bit higher. Yeah, I'm gonna make a proper setup for that.
When he goes from MK2 belts to 3.
God damn. Oh, it's... God.
With MK3 belts unlocked, I take a rip through the old factory block, upping its production once again, automating encased beams in the process, which will be very useful later down the road.
Alright, yes sir. Just like that. Let's name this one... Concrete pickup. 40 a minute. That's gross. I'm gonna have to up that. Alright, here's how vehicle pathing is gonna work. Honestly, can I just go like this? The answer is, yeah, nobody's stopping me. And just like that. So that is the new section of highway. Not that way, to concrete depot. Okay, so I want a tractor. I want said tractor right there. Alright, so what I want is fuel station A, concrete depot, where did my tractor go? Oh no! Oh, there it is. Okay, for a second I thought it was in the sky, and I was like, oh no! There's my tractor. Or my big green tractor.
Which now puts me in the home stretch of Phase 2, the space elevator segment.
Let's run some numbers to see how much exactly everything I need, so I can just do that. Alright, so, all in all, I need 1,000 reinforced iron plates, 1,000 rotors, 500 modular frames, that's going to be the hardest one, in my opinion, 6,000 steel pipe, 2,000 cable, 300 steel pipe, and 800 wiring, and those last two make 100 automated wiring. Yes, sir. Let's build it out. So this is the Phase 2 milestone factory. I'll go back to doing whatever the hell I was doing before.
Oh yeah, gamers.
Now, let's see what we actually got for our first hard drive. Actually, wet concrete, that's really good. I know that's going to be in a refinery, though. Yeah, let's do wet concrete. I can't do this right now, but I think this is going to be, like, really good down the line.
In the meantime, while my space elevator factory does its thing, I dick around with using some blueprints for road construction.
Alright, so, blueprints. What kind of blueprints do I want? Doesn't seem like much, but observe. Now, only now. Yeah, look at that. There we go, that's working. Oh, that's so much easier. Alright, so I'm gonna actually need to make a dedicated spot for modular frames, as this ain't working out. Alright, there we go. It's a little jank, but you know what, it works. So I need 120 plus 36, so 156. That's such a weird number. Let's get that up to MK2. So that should be outputting 240 per minute. No. Alright, now it's at 240. And I'll just upgrade all these. I have now upgraded my furnace block all to be running on Mark 3s. While the Mark 3s can go up to 270, all of these things are outputting at 240. Is the iron actually keeping up? Yeah. Oh, it's actually going. It's going good. Yeah, this is life. Something, big green tractor, and I can take you for a ride on my big green tractor. Go slow or a bit faster, down through the woods, down the pasture. Something, big green tractor. I hate myself. Let's design some roads out here. I'm going to do a modular roadway. I don't actually have the paint for the top of the road. But yeah, the plan here is to just kind of bury the old factory so I don't have to deal with it. So, with that, that is phase 2, baby. Phase 2, baby. Let's go. Wake up from your sleep, baby. Sending seal. This one actually took a minute, I'm not gonna lie. This one actually took a minute.
After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will
Oil,
become
baby!
available in the hub.
Oil!
These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent.
Sender. Got it on time. Is it gonna flash in front of my eyes again? It did. Oil gas production next. Big gas refinery.
Hey, Kurai here. If you made it to this far into the video, I'd like to thank you. And as a reward, I would like to show you how I make my thumbnails. And just to clarify, I do make my thumbnails myself. I put in the work. I make the sacrifices. So, let's hop into it. So starting off here, I like to just, search up a little bit of yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh, ooh, that's really good. That's ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. Just gonna do one of those.